Right now, let's start with the idea in this question that Davio bought twice as many. Right here, let's start with the fact that Davio bought twice as many pounds of celery as pounds of potatoes. So the number of pounds of celery and the number of pounds of potatoes. He had twice as much celery. So let's call this 2x and let's call this x. So now we can start with our price times quantity statements. And this is all going to end up at $5.34. So for the potatoes, we know that there are X of them, X potatoes. And the price to go along with that quantity is $0.69 per every pound of potatoes. And that actually kind of can give us a correction here because it's not X potatoes, it's X pounds of potatoes. So to see me correct myself based on what I'm writing is really useful for a lot of high school students right now who have a tendency to want to answer these questions as much as possible without writing everything down. And that's where you can just set yourself up for a mistake. Why get a question wrong if it was possible to do it a little more thoroughly and make sure to get it right? For the celery, we know that the price for the celery is $0.99 per pound. And right here, the number of pounds of celery is 2x according to the way we're doing this. So let's just put 2x pounds of the celery. So let's just delete the word potatoes here because that's kind of more implied. But for the potatoes, we have this. For the celery, we have this. Now we can see that our unit conversions are working because we have pounds on the top, pounds on the bottom, and then for the celery, pounds on the top, pounds on the bottom. Just going to kind of move this down a little so it looks better. And we can start to cancel out the pounds. Pounds with pounds, pounds with pounds. We're left with dollars, dollars, and dollars, which is perfect. When the units match up, that's when we don't need them anymore. So we have 0.69x plus 0.99 times 2x equals 5.34. And now we can start doing some arithmetic here. 0.99 times 2 is 1.98. Now we can add the 1.98 with the 0.69, which is 2.67. 2.67 x equals 5.34. And now we're going to divide both sides by 2.67. And x comes out to 2. Now be careful here because we can get all excited when we get the 2 and perhaps answer the wrong question. Let's see. X is 2. So that's the number of pounds of potato. Therefore, the number of pounds of celery is 2 times that, which is 4. And they were asking us for the celery, which was the 4. So yeah, this is a situation where if you rush and put 2 in as the answer almost correctly, you'll get it wrong because 2 refers to the number of pounds of potato, not celery.